Top prop bets in NBA today. So one of my favorite prop bets as a whole on PrizePicks today is going to be Jaylen Brown over 26 points. Okay, we can see that he has done that literally 5 straight games in a row now. And against Dallas earlier this season, went for 31. We can see he's averaging 27 on the season. So all that adds up to Jaylen Brown being one of my favorite picks on PrizePicks today as it sits right now. And then after that, I'm going to be looking at Christian Wood. He has a lot of great props that you can choose from. I kind of like most of them. So just starting with projected points at 19, that is something that I like. We can see he's been either at that number or getting over that number now 5 straight times. And he is also someone that against Boston earlier this season went for 26. So given the fact that, lately he's been getting over that average, he's already averaging over that this season. And we have already, or near that this season, we see him add up to being a really good play. But I don't know if this is the exact bet of Christian Wood that I really want to make or feel the need to make. I think we can find some better ones. Maybe not rebounds as well. I feel like that could be a little bit fluky. Maybe not assists as well, although these are all decent. Like I like all these. Where I might end up on him is going to be looking at something like this. Projected rebounds, points, and assists, because then we can kind of accumulate all those together and kind of build a floor, because maybe he's not getting it done rebound wise, points wise. That all adds up. And I think we have a little security blanket by attacking it this way. And if we just look at his last few games, he's been getting over 20 points. So he doesn't need that many rebounds or assists to get there. Okay. And then just referring back to that game against Boston, got there pretty easily as well. I shouldn't say easily, but he did get there. Okay. But the one that I think I like the most is actually the projected fantasy score. We know that he is someone that can go out and score. Look at these points. Like the thing with Christian Wood is like, if he's going to beat this number, he's really going to crush it. It kind of seems like it just matters if the minutes are going to be there. But I think by chasing the fantasy floor, even if they're not, even if he gets 25 minutes or so, he can still get to this fantasy score. So that's the bet that I'm going to be approaching with Christian Wood. But I do like all 3 of them. So if you guys like one a little bit better, you guys can go ahead and chase that. I'm perfectly fine with that. So then just looking at Jordan Clarkson's points, this is a game that I like against Houston. I think that's going to elevate his floor. I think that's a much better matchup for him. And we can see he's been right around 22 or so points, averaging a little bit over that over the past 5 games as well. Now, my biggest worry is that these 2 teams had met earlier on this season and he didn't get there. Okay, this is one where if you just feel the need to add another one in there, you can. It's not one that I love. It's one that I just only like. Okay, there is more risk associated with this one. And then looking at Lauri Markkanen, guys, I was actually pretty shocked by the projected points for him, because he has been someone that has really just kind of been dominating for quite a while. And maybe they just haven't adjusted yet. And it could literally just be the fact that for Lauri as well, he only had 24 and 14 real life points against them the first time they met. And I think that's why we're getting those numbers. But then again, like this is a good matchup. They should be able to, both Clarkson and Markkanen should be able to like hit that total. And just kind of scrolling through it, like he should be able to hit the over on this. He should be able to hit the over on this. It could be close, but like he should be able to hit the over on this as well. Okay, those should all add up to him being a good play, but that's why I don't love him. He's only a decent play. I think if I had to, though, I would roll with him. Maybe we just chase this one, points, rebounds, and assists, has a decent floor in there. We know he's going to be on the court a lot, has a nice high usage rate. That'd be the way that I'd approach Lauri Markkanen. And then Sengun to me is an interesting one. We can already see naturally he's probably a little bit juiced up for his projected points, but I want to add in the fact that on the back end of a back-to-back, he has really struggled just in general scoring wise. So maybe you don't attack it with projected points, but I do expect him to be under this number, just given the fact that his minutes are down, his production's down. Maybe this is the way that you attack it. Go under for this. Just like I said, back into the back-to-back, just not as solid of a fantasy producer. We can see right here, like this would also be a decent one to attack it with. So there are many ways to attack, obviously with PrizePicks, and that's kind of the beauty of it. So for Sengun, I am going to go with the under points, but maybe we go fantasy points in general, just have a decent, a better likelihood. Let's do this. We'll do this. Okay. So what we would do, over, more barely. And this is the tough one. If I was feeling really good about 2 bets, it'd be these 2, Jaylen Brown, Christian Wood. Then we go less here. And then you guys can go ahead and bet whichever one you like. I always like to do flex play. I like the safety in it. So obviously you guys can choose to do what you want. But that's it for the PrizePicks section. This was my first video covering PrizePicks like this. So if you guys want more coverage like this, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribe. That helps me to be able to continue to push out more content like you guys. All right. That you guys like. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's have a good slate. And as always, let's keep cashing.